As a result of a contest from the Sci-Fi Channel, the winner entered a movie idea proposing a giant squid. That, of course, turned into the movie.
Jump on this Shark Week 3.
Kraken, Tentacles of the Deep, starring Charlie O'Connell, Jerry's brother, who also starred in Two-Headed Shark Attack, Victoria Pratt from Mongolian Deathworm, and Jack Scalia, who played a decent villain. Welcome to Day 3 of my Shark Week 3 Beyond the Species, titled Squid and Octopus Day. Let us begin. The plot. After discovering a so-called mythological mask from a shipwreck at the bottom of the ocean, Victoria Pratt and her two students aim to find the opal to complete their adventure. Meanwhile, some baddies want to steal the items in order to help their boss, Scalia, re-obtain his family's trust or something like that. Also, there's a man, O'Connell, whose parents were killed by a giant squid. He is now on an adventure of his own, along with the help of Pratt and her two students, one of which is hiding something from the group. It was entertaining and moved at a decent pace. Still, this film sort of lacked substance. I didn't care for any of the characters or their safety. They were sort of shallow. Even O'Connell, whose freaking parents were killed by this so-called Kraken, which I shall get to in a bit, only mentions them once and shows no determination to stop the beast. Pratt doesn't seem to express much passion. It is there, but when she finds the mask, she sort of just she's amazed, as if she found a Twinsie on the ground or something. The two students shared no chemistry. They are a couple, and I didn't care for their relationship at all. That is just it. I didn't care for what was happening, or for any of the characters in this movie. It is sort of like Spiders 3D, where everything in the movie was cool, but I just didn't care for what I was seeing. Funny enough, both films were directed by Tentacles. The so-called Kraken barely does anything sea monster-esque besides hurl itself onto a boat. But even then it barely does any damage. It's kind of small, you know? It just acts like a squid and barely like any Kraken I've ever heard of. The gore, there's some blood, a severed arm, a gnarly decapitation, and a grotesque impaling through the mouth via tentacle. It's actually quite gruesome compared to other Squid movies. The musical score, I got a serious 80s cheesy vibe from the soundtrack. So that was nice, and it also gave the film a bit of charm. I mean, this is a weak yet enjoyable trek through murky waters. It certainly isn't the best Squid film, but it got the job done at a brisk pace. Overall, I give Kraken, Tentacles of the Deep a 2 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.